Welcome back to another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series. We've had Genevieve Searle here for quite a few visits, and on the last visit she mentioned blue light. Now we understand that our gut bacteria are affected by electromagnetic fields and our eyes are taking in light all the time, and there's a whole fascinating process about blue light which I'm going to let Genevieve tell you about. So what is it about blue light and its importance on our health?
So you might be surprised to hear me say this, but I actually really love blue light because it's the part of the spectrum that gets us up. It's the part that wakes us up. It's the part that allows us to do things in the morning. It's that bright blue light that we feel stimulated by, and so we start getting active.
Now you've spoken about blue light straight away. Can you please explain to me what is blue light?
It's literally blue light. It's blue light which sits on the in the visible light spectrum between 460 to 480 nanometers. You know, whatever that means.
Yes.
But yeah, it is literally blue light.
And it's a positive light that we filter in?
It is extremely important. If we didn't have blue light, we'd fall asleep. We wouldn't do anything. We'd be really lethargic. However, blue light comes in natural sources. Blue light comes as part of a package. So when we get blue light from the sunshine, we get blue light, and we also get, sometimes we'll get ultraviolet light, which we also need, particularly for vitamin D synthesis. And then we'll get green and yellow and orange and red and infrared light. And most of the light spectrum is actually made up, or the vast majority is made up by infrared, red and infrared light. And that's the healing part of the spectrum. So blue light is the part of the spectrum that is really important for being activated and stimulated. And the red and the infrared is the healing part, particularly the infrared, that our bodies regenerate with infrared light. Now, blue light, when we get it from artificial sources, often doesn't have that part. So we get overstimulated and we get no healing.
Let me ask you this question. We get blue light from being out in the sun, and it's natural, and that energizes us and gives us the go. Is it the lack of blue light in the countries where we have a lot of dark, which creates the condition called SAD, seasonally adjusted disease?
Yeah, that's definitely part of it, absolutely.
Oh, so a part of not seeing the sun is a precursor to chronic fatigue.
Yeah, and depression.
So if you're working inside a building where you don't see the sun, get out there at lunchtime.
Get out there at lunchtime.
Or in the morning, make sure you get out of bed and walk outside, and as you've explained to me, without any shoes on, to earth. And when you finish at night, look at the sun, or get out there in the sun, or otherwise we haven't got the fuel to energize our body.
Yeah. Yeah. So the blue light will the tricky thing with blue light is that in artificial sources, we don't have the full spectrum. So we get the stimulation, which in our body, a little bit of stimulation is great, but a lot kind of leads to chronic stress.
How was that? I didn't know anything about blue light until Genevieve presented it to me, but it makes so much sense. I know those days where I go outside with bare feet and I work outside in the garden, I'm in the sun and I get that light. I'm good for the whole day. And the alternative is when I get up and I go straight to my computer, in a few hours I'm exhausted. And from what I've just heard, a lot of that could be because I'm not getting the blue light to energize me, and I'm depleting my energy by standing in front of a computer screen that's emitting electromagnetic fields. Have a think about what you're going to do tomorrow morning when you get out of bed, and see what advantages you have or how you feel when you get a dose of blue light. Thank you very much for watching another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series.